A budget is not just about how much money is spent, it's also about where that money is spent. Just like a household budget tells us what the family cares about, a union budget will tell us what the government is prioritizing this year. In Budget 2026, the government is trying to strike a balance between two things. One is fiscal discipline, not overspending or letting the debt rise too fast. And second is economic growth, spending just enough to support jobs, infrastructure, and productivity. This balance is at the heart of Budget 2026. For 2026, the total government spending is estimated at 13.6% of GDP, which is around 53.5 lakh crores. Now, this can be divided broadly into two parts: capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. Now, let's look at both. The revenue expenditure is basically the day-to-day running cost to the government, and in this year it includes at 10.5% of GDP, which is around 41.3 lakh crores. So what does this include? Major components like salaries and pensions, interest payments and subsidies. But one important thing to note here is the interest expenditure, which is around 14 lakh crores, and these are done just to service past borrowings. Interest payments are unavoidable, just like EMIs in a household budget. Subsidies are estimated at around 4.9 lakh crores, and these are aimed at supporting vulnerable sections and stabilizing essential costs. So revenue expenditure keeps the system running, but it does not create new assets. Capital expenditure is where the government spends money to build the future. In this year's budget, it's estimated at 3.1% of GDP, which is around 12.2 lakh crores. And what does this include? It basically includes spending on roads and highways, railways, infrastructure projects, and even asset creation. Simple way to understand this is like investing in a house or education. It's expensive today, but it builds for the future. But why does all of this matter? Because higher capital expenditure creates jobs, improves productivity, and supports economic growth. And this is exactly why markets and long-term investors closely track capex numbers. Every budget has to balance two needs. One is helping businesses and people grow today, and the other is building capacity for tomorrow. And this year's budget continues to focus on controlling routine expenses while keeping growth-oriented spending intact. So, what does this tell us about direction? When you look at Budget 2026 as a whole, the message is clear. Gradual reduction in fiscal deficit, continued focus on infrastructure and productivity, stability in tax policies, and emphasis on long-term growth rather than short-term boosts. So budgets don't change the economy overnight, they shape it slowly and steadily. The biggest takeaway from Budget 2026 is not any one announcement, it's the direction. Understanding this direction helps investors stay patient, avoid reacting to headlines, and focus on long-term outcomes. Because in investing, just like budgeting, discipline matters more than drama.
Investments in securities markets are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.